And here we are at the beginning of day 6. So just looking at our stats at the bottom right there, hunger's more or less there, but we've got some food on us anyway. Now we're not going to go fishing today, so I'm just going to dump this off for now. I'm going to keep this because we are going to find some piles. So given that we are going to find a new set of piles today, I'm going to take this because we will get to use it. And let's head off. So where we're going is we want cattails, so just quickly just recapping what we're trying to do. We want this item here. So we're going to have to find beeswax. We need one more of these from fishing, but we're just going to go for the 4 cattails for now. If we find anything else along the way, good. But, actually I'm going to head this way. So we head out the front door of the hut there and we head to our right. Because I know that there is a bee's nest around here. Because you see that ridge of rocks just there. If you head to the left of that, that's where the bear is, or one of the 2 bears on the map. Another way to find the bear is if you go to our fishing spot and just head directly up here, and you'll find the bear. But there is a bee's nest around here somewhere. So you see that tower there, that one is guarded by a bear. And you can't see him right now. Oh, there he is. As you can see, he's pretty big. But we don't need to bother him at all. There's no reason to go up there. There are some boxes and stuff, but to be honest, it's not that critical. So I can hear the bees. Where are they? Oh, there they are. So again, 1 sting, but we only lose a tiny bit of health there. And they only chase you so far, probably about this far, and then they despawn. So remembering that we needed 8 of those, so that's actually pretty close. Bear just vanished again there. So I'm not getting a warning for the bear, which is, I thought we got a warning. Both an audible warning and a note that you need to crouch so that he can't see you, but we didn't get either of those. But anyway, to find the cattails, I'll take this, pick it up later. So here's our fishing spot from yesterday. I'll pick that up later too. Actually, we need to stop doing that because we're going to find a pile of boxes next to the lake where we get the cattails. So this is where we were fishing yesterday. So you just head up this hill here. Basically just keep going in this direction. And you'll find a lake. It's not too far. And then if you run around that lake, you find 4 cattails. But there are also a pile of boxes next to the lake. But also you've got another bees thingy here. So remembering that we need 8. Oops, so we got a couple of stings there, so you can see that our health dropped quite a bit. So that's thistle. We don't really need that until we're brewing later. So we probably lost, what, maybe 1/3 health there because I missed it with the axe. However, if we lost more health than this, we could just do that, and it gives us 4 health. So anyway, just keeping on going where we were. That was burdock, I'm just going to leave that. And you come to this kind of meadow thing. We're still going to keep heading downhill. Another burdock. And then you finally come to this lake down here. So as you can see, now we've got that outfit, our stamina is lasting much, much longer. And here's our cattails. They're not necessarily in this spot, and they're not necessarily all together like this either. You might have to go around the whole lake to be able to get all 4. So that was just 3. So we're going to have to keep going to get the other two. But here's the pile of boxes that I mentioned. But let's get the cattails first. Rosehip. That's a brewing ingredient, which we didn't necessarily need to pick up. I thought that was a cooking thing. So I'm only going to pick up a fourth one here, because there's no need to pick up that fifth. I'm not going to do that. In fact, did they stack? Well, they'll just take up an inventory spot, which we don't, given that we don't have any need for it. So there's another blueprint there, which is probably the tent. I'm not sure I need fir planks, but I'll pick them up for now anyway, just in case. Nails. So I'm going to get rid of that because we don't particularly need it. Yeah, that was for the tent. So do I want the rope? Probably. Just going to eat that because there's no real need for it. I could have dropped the planks given that we just have, that's just cutting down 2 trees to get that. But then again, let's just eat this. As mentioned, there are about 15 or so of these places with these piles on the map. So if you ever have a need for, you tend not to have a need later on in the game for more bolts, nails, etc. because by then you've made everything that you need to. So you tend to run past these places and just ignore them. But for now this should give us everything we need. Alright, so let's just head home. So from the lake, just looking at the map, so here's the lake that we just visited here. So we kind of just need to head. You have an icon there which tells you the way home anyway, so you just follow that. So I'll see you when we get there. Just arriving at our house now. So we got about half of our energy left. It's just a question of what we do with it for the rest of the day. So I'm just going to dump the food off here. So the 4 cattails. Let's just see how close we are. I think it's just 1 bleak skin now. No, it's the beeswax, isn't it? So we've got 4, so we need 4 more beeswax. So we just got to run around the map a lot more to find the beeswax, I think, and also get the other skin that we need. And then just hope that we run into chicory at some stage. As soon as we find 2 more chicory, we can deal with this. So it's really just 2 chicory and 4 beeswax. And 1 bleak, what's it? Bleak skin. So I think we'll grab the fishing rod, just make sure that we got that 1 bleak skin, and then it's just a case of running around for the rest of the things. So we just dump this off here. Yeah, I think we could. So we have food on us. We don't need to be carrying that lockpick. We might actually be running into more piles, but I'm not going to bother picking stuff up if we do. So I'm just going to leave that there. I'm just going to take that and the fishing rod. This way at least, we need beeswax, we need the bleak skin and the chicory. So this way we only need 2 items to look for. And then we forget about fishing for a while. So we've got lots of fish anyway, and we picked up a bunch of mushrooms and other things, so we can make lots of meals. We've got food on us. So as soon as our hunger bar there goes further down into the red, we'll eat that. But for now we just need to go fishing until we get our final, put that in the 3 slot, get our final skin, and then we're good, I think. And then we'll just run around the map looking for the beeswax that we need, and the chicory. So there we go, first fish, and we've got our skin, so that's all we needed, so let's head off. So beeswax, there is one behind the hut somewhere. So I'm just going to eat that now actually. We've got lots of food in the hut anyway, so it's not a problem. For example, the fish that we just caught plus that mushroom is going to give us something that fills our hunger bar up completely. So I'm just thinking, do we have enough energy there to go find? I think we do, so let's do that. Especially now that we've got that slightly higher speed and greater stamina from the outfit. But there is a bee's nest back here somewhere. Because once we find that, that's going to be our number 5. I think it's over here somewhere. Well, they're all over the place. If you run long enough, you're going to bump into one. I just vaguely remember. There's the boxes and everything. Now from there, I thought it was just up here. White Flower Meadow. So if you look at the exploration, flora and construction, once you complete everything here, it gives you a way to get out of the game, I think. Some more food. A lot more food. So again, every single one of these we can add to a fish and it gives us a meal that fills our hunger bar up. So food is not a problem at this stage of the game. It's really just the first couple of days, especially on hardcore. Easy and normal, you find enough anyway that it's not an issue, as we saw. There it is there. Well, there it is. There is one of them. There are a bunch more around. So that's 5. Now we're going to have to go a little bit further afield, I think, if we want more. But we're starting to lose temperature now, so let's pick these up. So just look at that. Yeah, we've got inventory space. And let's get home. There's no way to hunt or kill rabbits yet. Although I think the dev did mention that there was no intention to put hunting in the game. So I don't think that's something we can expect down the road. So just looking at our temperature at the bottom right there and tiredness, I think we're good. Yeah, we are. So no more chicory. Chicory just seems to be a random item. If you run around the map long enough, you tend to find 1 a day if you're lucky. And we need 2 more. So I'm just going to dump off all the food here. I'm going to need sticks for the fire. So there's our third bleak skin. So we now have 5 of those. We need 3 more. That's outfit. So we've got that. We've got the cattails. We need 3 of these. Stump moss is easy. And then with that outfit, stamina is not as good as this one, but you've got a lot more speed and a lot more cold resistance. But then we'll have both anyway. We can switch in and switch out if we want to later. So as what to do next, so we're not going to be needing to go fishing anytime soon. So we can dump that off. Got tons of fish. We can make lots of meals. We probably need to cook something now. Let's go get some sticks. So just mixing this one fish with any of these mushrooms should do it. So free up a slot there. That takes a long time to cook. So I think the only issue here in the game is a little bit later on you're working out how many sticks it takes to cook the meal, so that one would have been a bad choice. And you tend to look for quicker meals which don't take as many sticks, because later on in the game you're chopping down a tree for every 3 sticks, so it's just minimizing the grind. Alright, so that one gives us a full hunger bar, some temperature. And our tiredness bar is about to expire there, so I think that's the end of day 6. And so thanks for watching, and I'll be back bright and early for the start of day 7, where all we're going to be doing there is just running around the map looking for honeybees, I think, and just hoping to come across some chicory, because then we'll be able to complete the next item of clothing. In fact, I might even end the series here, because I think you've got the idea by now. Because this is easy, then we'll have our better outfit, and then it's just running around looking for 2 chicory. And it's just running around the map trying to find it. But yeah, I'll think about that and decide whether to come back for another day. And if so, I'll see you tomorrow morning. Other than that, so thanks for watching the series, and bye.